gentlemen, the judges have made their decision, and it's in this envelope. The 2022 National Superintendent of the Year is Curtis Cain from Wentzville School District in Missouri.
Wow. As my brother would say, that's all right. My brother would say, that's all right. I want to thank so many people, but I want to start with thanking Dr. Dominich. I want to thank the AASA Governing Board, the Executive Committee staff, the Blue Ribbon Panel. I want to thank you for this absolute and abject honor. And to the Final Four, as we call ourselves, we text, we call, we commiserate. They are such fantastic people. Let's give them a round of applause. And to everyone on this stage, especially now, and for the state in which there is someone that's actually represented the entire state, they all deserve a round of applause. Let's give them a round of applause. And as superintendents, you know it has been like soccer without shin guards over the past however many months. I'm not sure how 2022 is worse than March of 2020 when we didn't know where we were going to find toilet paper, but somehow it is worse. But somehow the work is even more important. I stand on this stage because of the contributions of so many. I want to thank my parents. I want to thank all my family and friends that continue to support as we're working our way through everything that we're working our way through at this point in time. To the Wentzville School District, my Board of Education that took a chance 9 years ago on an interim superintendent. It has been an amazing journey. I'm so proud of the work that we've done. I am so proud of my team, the work that we continue to do to support kids. I'm so very, very proud. I'm excited about the future in terms of what's going to happen in the Rockwood School District. It has been an amazing time. To my colleagues from the state of Missouri, I know you're in the room, so make some noise. It's not just about a network of any one region. We are coming together and standing together as a state, and I can't thank you enough for the prayers and the support through everything that we have worked our way through, for everything. I go back and I think of mentors, because you don't do it by yourself. I think of mentors that have been tremendous supports. I think of Dick Manat, I think of Bill Poston, I think of Finn English, and I know Keith Ballard is looking down from Oklahoma, is looking down from heaven, looking down upon us at this point in time. So thank you all for everything. I would be remiss if I left out some very important people. To my kids, to Kaylee and Caden, we have a freshman in college and a fourth grader, and they are my inspiration for everything that happens in terms of work. They get it. Dad's been superintendent, but they stand there and they support and they remind me why this work is so important on a daily basis. And my wife, oh, there she is right there. So almost 26 years ago, if memory serves me correctly, there was a science teacher wearing a green shirt, blue slacks, and blue high-heel shoes, and I said to myself, uh-oh. And I remember when we were first married, you gave me a gift of some cufflinks with my fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha, engraved on the cufflinks. We were just married without much, and I specifically remember saying to you, why are you doing this right now? I don't need these. You said without hesitation, you will. You are my queen, you are my best friend, and the love of my life. And I thank you for everything. Two quick stories. I know we're tired, I know we're exhausted, but we must stay in the fight. Two very quick stories. In June, Kaylee graduated from high school. I'm on stage, and I'm greeting my daughter at graduation. I'm looking up in the auditorium, in the stadium, looking at my parents, both of which graduated from high school in Jim Crow South. My father was unable to actually graduate from his high school because of the hue of his skin. And I'm on stage, those years later, giving our daughter, his granddaughter, her diploma. And we look like 7% of the students in the Wentzville School District. I know we're tired. I know there are challenges that are in front of us. But that story is not one of shame. It is a story of pride. And we should be proud of what we're doing. It's a true example of what can happen only in this nation. And we need to defend it. We need to defend that fact. And last but certainly not least, if a skinny kid, my son doesn't believe that, but if a skinny kid from the north side of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, can stand on this stage at this point in time, I'm telling you, public education is worth the fight. It is worth the fight. Without that time in the Milwaukee Public Schools, there's no University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, there's no Iowa State University, there's no Dalloway School District, there's no Park Hill School District, there's no Shawnee Mission, there's no Wentzville, there's no Rockwood School District. Without that background, we need to stay in the fight, and I couldn't be more proud to stand next and shoulder to shoulder with each one of you to engage in this fight. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.